AITA for leaving itemized tips to compensate for my wife's behavior? My wife and I, in our 30s, dine out every once in a while but not too often because of my wife's annoying habit. Inherited from her family, she always complains, sends food back if it's not absolutely perfect, and makes needless requests, substitutions. She doesn't have allergies or sensitivities. It can easily take 5 minutes for her just to order her own food, and sometimes I've already finished my meal by time she gets her food because she sends it back, asks for modifications, etc. I know restaurant staff don't appreciate it. I've tried talking to her about this, but she doesn't see an issue with it. Anyway, we make decent money and we use our combined funds on dates, dinners. I recently started writing what my wife does on the receipt and then calculating a tip, in addition to the normal gratuity, to compensate. So, to a receipt I might add, complained about not having beverage, plus $5. Asked 5 questions about a single menu item, plus $5. Asked for new drink because too much ice, plus $5. Sent meal back. Was exactly what she ordered, plus $5. She didn't notice me doing it the first 2 or 3 times, but last night she noticed I was spending a lot of time on writing a tip amount and asked why. I showed her what I wrote. She's been mad at me since, saying I'm embarrassing her to the staff. I told her she's embarrassing us both. AITA? Petty, maybe, but an ETA? My wife is otherwise a very nice, caring and generous person. She does always say please and thank you even for her most absurd requests. Annoying each other like this is our love language. But this time she's pretty mad. Oops. Update. Alrighty friends. We've had our laughs and shared our perspectives. Since my wife frequents this subreddit, I went ahead and showed her this post. With that said, I'd like to address a few things. First, she and I both know that any posts on this sub are peepholes into people's lives and characters, not display cases. Yes, my wife's behavior when dining out is bad, which is why I tried to think of a way to point it out and make up for it. That said, she's not a bad person. Learn to separate the two and you'll get far in life. Secondly, when I say she was, is mad at me, I don't mean that she is deeply hurt and distraught. She's calling me an asshole. Yes, but that's normal for us. If this was something that was actually hurtful to her, I wouldn't be sharing it online. Anyway, she would like for you all to know that she is taking your responses to heart and she is going to be more mindful of how she dines. She would like to add that she didn't think it was a big deal before because, as she puts it, she doesn't think twice about meeting expectations in her line of work, even if they are above and beyond the norm. She's just happy to meet demand. But she recognizes that not everyone feels that way. She's going to try to be a better customer. She said reading this was brutally eye-opening, but we both also found some laughter and had a good discussion. NTA. I worked in a high-end restaurant as a teenager and we had a woman like this. That plate could be exactly what she ordered and she would send it back. The 4th time she came in and did it, the chef came to the table to see what the issue was. She was always very polite and said how she wanted it changed. The chef told her, please, the next time you order make sure you order it exactly as you would like it. She agreed. The 5th time came. The waiter picked up the plate he just put down and the owner took it out of his hand. He asked what the problem was and she told him what she needed changed. He asked if she ordered it that way. She said no, but she wanted it that way now. Owner handed the plate. The waiter told him take it to the kitchen. He turned to the couple and told them their business was no longer appreciated at his establishment. There would be no bill for their drinks, just please leave. The husband was mortified. The wife said this is the only upscale restaurant without a 45-minute drive. The owner told her she should have thought of that before wasting hundreds of dollars of food and running his staff ragged. He said the chef was sick of perfect food being sent back. She made a comment about the chef. His reply: "He's my brother and one of the owners. Goodbye. Restaurants will get sick of her if you return to the same one all the time." NTA. Challenge her to going out to dinner once without a single complaint. I wouldn't go out with her again if she acts like that. You're a gem. NTA. NTA. I'm a former server who worked at multiple restaurants. I would have hated your wife. No matter how polite. I have other tables and she sounds like a time drain who's impossible to please. Your embarrassment isn't an overreaction. The servers are definitely judging and gossiping about it. I appreciate your itemized receipts. They would have made me laugh and been shown to work buddies. Too much ice? Really? Get out. NTA. I find it hilarious. I bet the servers also enjoy the little fun and the extra money. NTA. This is great. Maybe seeing it written down will give her some perspective. These types of patrons are the worst. And it's such second-degree embarrassment when they are at your table. I don't understand why you use your fun fund on dining out with your wife because it sounds like anything but fun. Asking too many questions is one thing, but it doesn't sound like you even eat together in the end. NTA. I don't know what the solution is if she won't listen to how annoying she's being, but I wouldn't go out to eat with her. Personally. Disclaimer. Biased. Used to serve overnight at a steak and shake. NTA and kind of my hero. NTA. I am wondering why you bother going out to eat with your wife at all. At least the servers and the back of the house know. She's a pill and you gave them a nice tip and a good laugh. NTA. I don't think I could take someone out to dinner, lunch like that. I've worked hospitality and sure, pop your hand up if you're still waiting on a drink. But returning a drink because there's too much ice is a bit ridiculous. Woman facepalming, medium light skin tone. NTA. And as someone who used to be a server, thank you. NTA. My dad's wife was like that. I would apologize to the staff right in front of her. After a while, I stopped going out for dinner with them. I despise people who do this, even if they are supposedly polite. NTA. You're paying them for the trouble she puts them through. She should self-reflect. I feel your pain. I have a relative with whom I literally won't eat out unless they agree in advance that they won't speak to the waitstaff at all. Not one word. But that all the communication will go through me. It's a different situation from yours in that my relative is flat out rude to the waitstaff in their multiple complaints. But I only wish I'd come up with your brilliant plan on my own. NTA. NTA. You should start with $2 for the first infraction and then double the previous tip amount for each subsequent infraction. Loudly announce the amount as soon as the infraction occurs. She'll like that. NTA. As a former waiter and I have experience with a mill who very taxing with waitstaff. I applaud you. I just tip generously. I'm going to try the itemization. NTA. Why even go out to dine? She sounds tedious and no, she's not a nice, caring person. NTA. She needs to change her annoying and frankly nasty power trip behavior. I would refuse to go to restaurants with her. I think you're a saint and a service worker's hero. I'll having trouble seeing the nice person if she treats staff like this at every restaurant. Please and thank you doesn't make up for asshole behavior. Whoa. I'm astonished that you haven't been banned from restaurants. Also, I have a huge amount of food allergies and even with that I don't take that long and I'm not being Overly fixated on what's on the plate. She sounds like a nightmare. Maybe you should raise the amount given. No one deserves to be treated like this. Being a waiter is tiring, and to have to stand your wife's behavior is a pain in the a. NTA. I wouldn't go out with her anywhere anymore lol.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.